What's up everybody, LK here. You guys enjoying the recent balance patch from Tuesday? I've been playing a ton since the patch dropped, and I've slowly been putting together a video about the biggest winners and losers from this last patch, but it's not quite ready yet. So for now, I'm making this video about Vanish. So in this video, I'll be going over some properties of Vanish, some rules that you want to know, and how to both punish and deal with Vanish. Here are the main 4 properties of Vanish. 1 is that it's 3-frame startup, very fast. 2 is that it's +2 on block, meaning the attacker has an advantage, as you just saw. 3 is that it's a head property move, meaning you can anti-air it. And 4 is that it's a soft knockdown, so you could vary your attack. Now for some quick rules about Vanish. The most important one being that the vast majority of moves in the game do not jail into Vanish. This means that as long as you don't mess up, there should be a little gap in between the attack and Vanish for you to act. Rule number 2 about Vanish is that moves that do gel into Vanish tend not to be from airtight strings. So if you have the read, you can try to guess with something and get them off you. So here's an easy way to remember what jails into Vanish. Beams, for the most part, all jail into Vanish. Bardock's EX Lariat is an important one to remember because it's so good and he's so common. And there's one that actually is kind of not that well known. It's Goku's auto combo jails into Beam, which jails into Vanish. It's really good. In the document that goes with this video, I have a few more that's worth mentioning, but these are probably the absolute most important ones. So the last general rule I want to cover about Vanish is what happens when you block a Vanish in the air. And the easy way to figure this out is look at the position of the characters relative to each other. So whoever is lower tends to have frame advantage. This recording here has a bunch of different heights to vary it, where Android 21 is lower, Bardock is lower, and of course, if you really don't know, you could try blocking or holding tag. So next, let's talk about Vanish countermeasures. One, of course, would be to Vanish their Vanish. Pretty simple. You keep the corner and you get a soft out. Number 2 here would be the Beam Vanish Punish. So this was covered in a previous video, but if you reflect a beam and they immediately vanish, you recover from the reflect faster, which leads to a full punish. This one is a little bit more uncommon, but if you have a frame 1 head invincible move, you could take advantage of the gap to pop that head 1 frame invincible move, sparking, and try to kill them. I'm pretty sure I've gotten hit by Gohan's light DP into Touch of Death before, so try to learn that if you have one. Staying on the invincibility lane, you can either use your reversal DP or reversal level 3 as well at the gap. Now surprisingly, you don't see this one as much as you would think. When someone vanishes themselves into the corner and you reflect, you should use a medium starter, not a light starter, for maximum punish. It might be a little hard and hit at the moment, but the return is definitely worth it. Now the last countermeasure I'm going to have here is using 2H, and this is in a really specific type of situation because for the most part, moves into Vanish, you can't 2H in between them. But sometimes in matches, someone will whiff awkwardly, or they will fire a key blast that misses near you or something and vanish. This is where you need to recognize it and try to 2H. If you can do that, then you'll get way more damage than just reflecting, which generally gets you no punish. hopefully these tips helped. As usual, I have a text document that goes with this video. Subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see y'all next week.